Hello viewers, welcome to my channel. I'm Hasham. So now I'm going to start a new topic in the subject Financial Accounting 1. Introduction to Financial Accounting. So in this video I'm going to explain you the meaning of the term accounting, objectives of accounting, functions of accounting, differences between bookkeeping and accounting, advantages and limitations of accounting, and the parties who are concerned with financial information. So these are the things I'm going to explain you, because in every examination one theory question will be asked from introduction. So if you watch this video carefully with full concentration, with full focus, then definitely you will be in a position to write excellently in examination regarding the meaning, objectives, functions, advantages, limitations, etc. And this is the foundation for accounting subject. And until and unless you know the accounting, you should not go for higher studies of accounting. These are the basic foundation of accounting. So it is very, very important. So watch the video till the end. So first of all, the meaning of the term accounting. A business concern will record all the transaction in the books of accounts systematically. A business concern will have so many transactions every day. All the transactions must be systematically recorded, classified, analyzed, summarized, interpreted. So accounting is concerned with all this. The first step in accounting is bookkeeping. Bookkeeping is systematically recording the transactions in books of account. That is called bookkeeping. The advanced form of activity relating to this is accounting. Not only recording but also classifying, analyzing, interpreting, communicating, all these things will come in accounting. Accounting is said to be the language of the business, because the business will communicate with outside parties who take decisions or with the help of accounting. So accounting is called the language of the business. It will communicate. There are different definitions of accounting. One of the definition of accounting says accounting is the science. Accounting is the science of recording and classifying the business transactions and events, and the art of making summaries, analyzing, interpreting, and communicating those results to the concerned parties who take decisions or form judgments. So in this way, accounting is the art and science of recording, classifying, analyzing, summarizing, interpreting, and communicating the results to the concerned parties. This is the complete meaning of the term accounting. Now, characteristics of accounting, we can say three characteristics are there. The first characteristic is systematic recording of transactions. Systematic. Second characteristic feature of accounting is summarizing, classifying the transactions, recording, classifying the records, and making summaries, analyzing. And third and last characteristic is interpreting. After analyzing, we'll come to some conclusions, interpreting the results and communicating the results to the concerned parties. These are some characteristics of accounting. Now, the next topic is objectives of accounting. Objectives of accounting. Why this accounting is required? Can a business run without accounting also? It will be difficult. It is highly difficult in current situation, because when the business grows, it has to be controlled. The business can be controlled with the help of accounting. So what are the objectives of accounting? The first objective, permanent, accurate, and complete record. A business will conduct so many transactions every day. As the business grows, the number of transactions will also increase. So it will be difficult to remember all the transactions. So the alternative is, we must keep a permanent, accurate, complete record of all the business transactions systematically, not randomly, but by following some principles, some rules, systematic record of all the transactions, so that it will be available for any purpose in future. So first objective, to keep a permanent, accurate, systematic record of all the business transactions. Secondly, to ascertain net profit or net loss. Every business wants to find out whether our business is earning profit or incurring loss. So how we can be able to find out? If we systematically record all the expenses, losses, incomes and gains, if we keep record of all these items, then easily we can be able to find out whether our business is earning profit or incurring loss. That is also one of the objective. Third, to keep a record of assets and liabilities. How much the business owns and how much the business owes and how much the capital is invested. So every businessman wants to find out how much are the assets. How much owns means how much are the assets. How much owes means what are the liabilities, what the amount due to others, and how much capital invested. So every businessman wants to find out the assets, liabilities, capital. To find out that, again we required accounting. Next, then to enable the businessman to review and revise his policies. Every day the management, the businessman has to take a number of decisions regarding policies to be made, plans to be implemented. For reviewing, for revising the plans and policies, information is required. So accounting will provide the information to the businessman for making the policies, for implementing the policies, for revising the policies. Accounting is required. Last one, information for legal and tax purposes. Nowadays, a business has to confirm the legal process, legal obligations, like Income Tax Act, Companies Act, like said, so many other acts are there. So every act expects that business must maintain sufficient records and supply the statements and returns to the concerned departments. Example, Income Tax Department expects that business has kept all the records to find out how much income the business has earned. On that, income tax will be applied. Similarly, Companies Act expects that the companies has maintained proper books of accounts so that everything will be transparent, crystal clear. So everything should be clear. So to meet the legal requirement, accounts are needed. So these are few objectives I have explained you why accounting is required. Now, functions of accounting. What functions the accounting will perform? The first function, maintaining systematic records. Every business has to record all the transactions relating to incomes, relating to expenses, losses, gains, all these activities which are taking place in the business, that should be properly, systematically recorded, so that at the end of the year we can prepare the financial statements like profit and loss account and balance sheet. So for this is the first function. For preparing the financial statements, systematic recording should be kept. That is the first function. Second, communicating the financial results. Accounting does not mean only recording and then classifying, summarizing, analyzing, interpreting, but also it has to communicate with the other parties. See here, a business will not run in isolation. It's a part of the society. The business has so many obligations towards different parties. So accounting has to communicate, has to pass the information about the business to the concerned parties. That is called communicating. Example, the business has taken a loan from bank, but without seeing the financial position, the banker will not extend the loan. The banker will see the financial position of the business. So the accounting has to supply the necessary information, communicate the financial information to the bankers. Next function, meeting legal requirements. Nowadays, a business, just now I told you, a business has to comply a number of legal formalities. For complying these legal formalities, the accounts should be accurate. The proper statements should be submitted to the Companies Act, to the Income Tax Act, to the Sales Tax Act. So many acts are there, so many authorities are there. The business has to comply the legal formalities. The next one, protecting business assets. See here, accounting will protect the business assets by recording, by keeping up to date what are the assets available in the business, what are their values, and how to protect the assets. All these things we can do with the help of accounting. That is also one of the function of accounting, protecting the assets. Next one, assistance to management. Management are the drivers of the business. The business decisions are taken by the management. So every day management has to take a number of decisions, and for taking the decisions, information is required. Without information, no decision can be taken. So financial accounting, this accounting will help the management in providing the accounting information, financial information. So management will use the information provided by accounting to take the decisions of planning, controlling, coordinating, organizing. So these functions of management can be performed with the help of accounting. Last one, stewardship. See, actually in company form of organization, the company is in the hands of management. The company will run by the management. So management is entrusted with the authority of controlling the business, as controlling the assets. So management will perform this function with the help of accounting. With the help of accounting, management will act as a stewardship. They are protecting the assets on behalf of the shareholders. So these are some of the functions of accounting. Now I am going to explain you about differences between bookkeeping and accounting. Distinction between bookkeeping and accounting. Very frequently in examination, a theory question will be asked regarding what are the differences between bookkeeping and accounting. See, bookkeeping is the first step of accounting. It is concerned with systematical, regular recording of books of transactions. So only the transactions will be recorded by the bookkeeper. It is the first step of accounting. When the bookkeeping work is over, then accounting work will start. Because accounting includes bookkeeping. Bookkeeping is only first step of recording and classifying. That's it. Then later parts, analyzing, interpreting, communicating, all these activities will be in accounting. So what are the differences? One by one I'll explain you. Recording phase of accounting system. The first difference I'll explain you. Bookkeeping is only recording phase of the whole accounting system. The bookkeeper is only a clerk who simply record the transaction systematically in the journal, in the ledger, in the primary books of accounts. As soon as the recording is over, the job of bookkeeper is over, finished. Whereas the accounting is concerned with recording, classifying, summarizing, analyzing and interpreting. So accounting is a very wide concept which includes not only recording but also classifying, summarizing, analyzing, interpreting the financial statements, the financial information. This is the first difference. Second, limited scope. The scope of bookkeeping is very limited because it is concerned only with recording the business transactions. That's it. Whereas the scope of accounting is very wide. It includes so many activities. Then third one, does not require specialized knowledge and skill. It is just a mechanical work. Bookkeeper, the lower clerk, will simply record whatever is happening. It is recording. For example, purchase took place, purchase book he will record. Sales took place, he will record in the sales book. Suppose if cash is received, cash is paid, he will record it. That's it. So it does not require very highly specialized knowledge and skill. Whereas accounting requires a special knowledge, specialized skill, because he has to apply the art of analyzing, interpreting, communicating, all these things. So accounting requires specialized knowledge. Next one, does not give complete picture of financial information. The financial condition of the business cannot be known by simply bookkeeping. So financial condition can be known only by accounting, because accounting will analyze, will interpret, will communicate. So complete financial position of the business we can know by accounting. Next one is, does not help in complying with legal formalities. Just now I told you one of the function of accounting is to keep systematic records for complying the legal formalities. Legal formalities, like there are many laws, acts under which the accounts should be maintained. Companies Act, Income Tax Act requires the business to keep so and so records in this way. So bookkeeper is not concerned about legal formalities, whereas accounting, it is concerned, it has to comply all the legal formalities. Next one, does not provide any information for taking managerial decisions. Nowadays, management decisions are very critical. The success of a business depends on the decisions taken by the management. And management can take a decision only with the help of information which is provided by accounting, not by bookkeeping. Bookkeeping will not help the management in taking decisions, whereas accounting will help management in taking the decision. Last one, bookkeeping does not have any branches, whereas accounting will have so many branches like cost accounting, corporate accounting, managerial accounting, responsibility accounting, human resource accounting. So many different branches of accountings are there, but here we have only one, bookkeeping. That's it. So these points, if you watch carefully with full concentration, you can write an examination regarding differences between bookkeeping and accounting. Now, advantages. Advantages of accounting. Many advantages are there. There are many advantages of accounting. That's why accounting is kept by business organizations. The first advantage, systematic record of all transactions. A business is a bundle of transactions. Every day, every moment, a business will conduct transactions. So these transactions has to be systematically recorded, not randomly, not roughly. So there should be some principles, there should be some rules regarding how to record the transactions. And accounting will help the business in systematically recording the business transaction in a permanent form, so that it can be retrieved at any time in future. Then second, complete information about expenses, losses, incomes and gains. Every business wants to find out whether the business has earned profit or incurred loss. To find out that, expenses, losses, incomes, gains should be systematically recorded. So here accounting will record all incomes, all expenses, losses, gains, systematically record, so that we can easily find out the profit, how much profit we have earned. Without accounting, we cannot be able to know how much profit earned or how much loss incurred. Next one, net profit or net loss. Why this net profit have increased? Why the net profit have decreased? By seeing this, by seeing the financial statements, accounting work, we can be able to know the reason regarding increase in profit or decrease in profit, like that. Next one is comparing the results of one year with another year. See, a business firm wants to find out whether our business has grown over a period of time or deteriorated over a period of time. The performance of the business will be judged by comparing the financial information of one year with another year. So every year accounts are prepared, financial statements are prepared. We compare the financial statements of one year with another year to find out whether we have improved, whether our performance have increased or not. This is one of the advantage. Only by comparison we can be able to see, judge. Next, record of all assets and liabilities. See here, every business will have assets. Assets means the property which owns by the business, like land, building, furniture, machinery, equipment, cash in hand, cash at bank, data stock. All these are the assets. So every business wants to keep a record of all the assets and the record of all liabilities, the amounts due to outside parties, and the capital, the amount invested by owner. So the advantage of accounting is it will record, it will keep up to date record of all assets, liabilities, capital, so that the financial position of the business can be known. The next one is detect the fraud and misappropriation. When all the transactions are recorded, there is a possibility of making a fraud by the employees, or misappropriations may be done by the employees. So by keeping systematic record, we can be able to detect we can be able to check if there is any fraud, if there is any misappropriation. And similarly, we can put some controls to avoid, to prevent this fraud and misappropriation. That is the advantage of accounting. Next one is effective control over the activities. So many activities are taking place in the business. So we can be able to put a control on all the activities by having information from accounting. Next one is help management in planning, controlling, decision making. The biggest advantage of accounting is accounting will help the management in performing its functions. The management will perform the functions of planning, organizing, controlling, coordinating with the help of information. It requires information, and this accounting will supply the information so that they can effectively perform the functions. Next one helps to know the tax liability and settlement of claims with other departments. By keeping the records, the tax liability can be ascertained. Income tax is a tax on income. The income earned from the business is liable for tax. So income can be ascertained only when we keep the records, only when we keep accounting. So if we keep accounting, we can be able to know the income. On that income we have to pay the tax. And apart from that, so many statements, so many returns have to be submitted to different departments. With the help of accounting, we can be able to submit the returns, submit the statements to different government departments. So these are few advantages. Many advantages are there, but these are the few advantages of accounting. Now, limitations. Don't think that that accounting will have only advantages. There are some limitations. The first limitation, historical in nature. Whatever had happened in the past, that will be recorded. Accounts will record all the transactions for the whole year. At the end of the year, the financial statements are prepared, profit and loss account, balance sheet, like that. But management cannot wait till the end of the year. Management requires information, reports every day, every now and then. But financial accounting will not provide the information. It is a post-mortem accounting. Whatever transactions had been occurred in the past, that will be recorded now. The future transactions are not recorded. Next one, does not provide detailed analysis. The financial accounting will provide an overview of all the activities, aggregate of all the activities. It will not show the detailed information about each different activity. For example, a business organization is having different departments, producing different goods. So this financial accounting will provide the overall profitability of the business. It will not show the profitability, detailed information about each department. Next one, ignores non-monetary information. Only monetary transactions will be recorded in accounting. Non-monetary information, just like what is the position of competition in the market, what is the efficiency of different resources, that will not be known from accounting. Only financial transaction will find place. Non-financial information will not be recorded. Example, the loyalty and efficiency of the employees will not be recorded. Next one is does not reveal efficiency of business. This accounting will not measure the efficiency of the business. That means the profit has been increased mainly due to the business efficiency or due to external factors. Due to favorable economic conditions also profit may increase. So we want to know whether profit is increased due to our efficiency or due to external factors. That cannot be known. Only accounts will show profit has increased. So it is not a measure. Profit is not a measure of efficiency. We have to find out why the profit have increased. So this financial accounting will not show the efficiency of the business. So these are some of the limitations. The last and final point I will discuss about users of accounting information. So many users are there of this accounting information which is produced by accounting department. The first one, owners. The owners have invested the money in the business. They want to know how their money has been utilized in the performance of the business, how much return they are getting on their investment. So they are concerned. Owners are concerned about the financial activities of the business. So they want financial information. Secondly, creditors. Creditors of goods and funds. Creditors means those people who supply the goods or supply the funds to the organization. Example, a business has taken a loan from bank. For the banker has given a loan. The banker is the creditor of funds. So before extending the loan, banker will take the information, financial information, see the profit and loss account, balance sheet, find out the financial position, and then only banker will extend the loan. Similarly, suppliers. Before supplying the goods, the supplier will see whether the financial position is good or not. Next one is prospective investors. The would-be investors, those people who wants to invest in a company, they will evaluate the financial information before investing the money to see whether their money will be safe or not. Next one, management. Management is the main party who is the driver of the business. So this information which is generated by the accounting department will be used by management for taking a number of decisions. Last one, government. The government is also interested in the financial activities of the business because the government will implement a tax, and tax will be on income. Income can be ascertained with the help of accounting. So these are the users of accounting. So in this video, I have explained you regarding the meaning of the term accounting, objectives of accounting, functions of accounting, differences between bookkeeping and accounting, advantages and limitations of accounting, and lastly, uses of accounting information. So if you are satisfied with my lecture, give a like to the video. Share this channel in your group, in your friend circle, so that more students can watch the video. Give your comments on these videos. And lastly, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you have not yet subscribed. I'll make another video on this introduction, remaining part. So keep watching.